Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. This is my Jumpstart January video. Today I didn't really have a topic, but I guess I'll go ahead and make this the topic. And it's basically a whole conversation that I think it seems to, for me, is like a bad deja vu because it's actually happening yet again where I think it's actually too early. I actually just had to have a conversation with my son, who is 8 years old, about him being adopted and all those adoption questions. And it's so crazy because you're 8 years old and you're saying, like, where the heck do these questions come from? You know, it was the same thing with my 11-year-old. But he was actually prompted to the conversation because there were some adults that actually were having the conversation around him, which they had no business. Though he would never admit to who was actually having the conversation because, I wanted to tear their ass up. But he never would admit to it. He's 11 now, so whatever. But here I go again with the 8-year-old, and it's like, this is crazy. And it was like a bad deja vu. I don't know what I was thinking, but I didn't think I would be actually having this conversation again at this time. But yeah, we went into the mother and the father and the you're not really my father. And oh my God, you're my cousin? You've been my cousin all this time? And it went a little different because with my first one, it went into a whole realm of disrespect. And, we actually went through a period where being as though you're not really my father, you're just really my cousin, then I'm just going to call you Cousin James instead of calling you Daddy and that kind of thing, which was like, that's fine. That was fine. I'm like, I never told the little boy to call me Daddy, no way. So, I never had anything that I actually told him to call me. I had him since he's 18 months. I just let him, decide what he wanted to call me. It didn't make a difference. He could have called me by my first name, whatever. I just let that ride, because I just didn't even get into it. So, no, I thought it was quite disrespectful when he decided that he was going to call me Cousin James. And he went through that for a couple weeks, where he's Cousin James this and Cousin James that. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. And I just let it rip where people were like, I wouldn't dare. I would whoop him. I'm like, I'm not going to whoop him for that. Those are his feelings. And that's him. That's who he is. We have a very sordid relationship, me and my oldest child. It's different. It's different. And the baby, this is going to be something that goes on with that. Because he started with the, oh, you're just my cousin. And I said, oh, here we go again with the you're just my cousin. But then he's a little different. He's too grown in some aspects of life. His conversation is always very grown, and he's like, he went through so you're just my cousin, so who's my mother? And he knew, I told him, that, you've seen your mother, but he hasn't seen her for over 4 years, so we did all that. And then who's my father? Okay, see, that's a whole nother ball of wax. You didn't see him since you was a day old, so that whole thing. And I mean, the conversation just got too deep. It was just crazy. And I'm just sitting there like, oh God, I can't believe I'm actually going through this again. And really on this level, do I got brothers and sisters? Do I have more family members? And unfortunately, he has all those things, So I didn't lie to him. I just went on and told her, just like, to hell with it. It is what it is. Go on and get it on out there and just go on and let's deal with it and go. You know what I mean? Then he literally wanted to go through the whole thing of foster system and how that works and what would happen if someone didn't come to pick you up. And I'm like, and it's just the bare naked truth of it. Is hell. I mean, your mother gave birth and she left you at the hospital. That's it. There was no way for me to candy coat it. It just is what it is. The oldest child, he didn't appreciate it. He didn't like the fact that he was adopted. The other one, I don't think he's very happy about it, but he could kind of see the forest through the trees because, again, like I said, he's a little more mature than the other one was. His whole thing, by the time we finished the conversation, 2 hours later, he's like, well, so you're telling me that you came to the hospital and nobody wanted me, and you came and you got me, And I'm like, that sounds very harsh, but that's basically what happened. I mean, with both my children, that's what happened. There was nobody else but me. And we have a huge family. Nobody came, nobody showed up. And when we had problems, me and the oldest one, I've eventually gotten pissed, after years of bullshit with him, and told him, you can do what you want, you can say what you want, but I am the only motherfucker that ever showed up for you. Flat out. Flat out, I'm the only one that showed up. So you can think anything you want, and you can have it be any way you want. Now, definitely not trying to go there with my baby, you know what I mean? But hell, he picked it up on himself. I don't know. Just weird. But anyway, like I said, I just was going to come on here and just talk because, I don't know. You know how it stands and I live in my truth. So this is my truth. This is what I got going on today. I started off the day with fucking car problems. Damn car was down. They didn't want to do what they wanted to do. Ended up costing me $32 to get that goddamn car together. And then I end my day up with, child, why am I adopted? It's been an interesting day. Very interesting. But that's it, guys. I just, not really a rant, not really a vent, just kind of what's going on. Just what's going on that kind of threw me off today. I've been thrown off today early in the morning and thrown off in the evening. But that's all right, because I'm going to be fine. All right, guys. So I will talk with you guys later. Remember, it is Jumpstart January. Keep looking out for the videos under hashtag Jumpstart January. There's some very interesting videos that are actually out there. Some fun ones. Some like this. We're just sharing our lives. And there's some tag videos and, a lot of things that are out there. So definitely do the hashtag Jumpstart January and enjoy. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.